Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Shirani. Today I'm going to show you how I make my cheese grits. Okay, so before I get started on the grits, I'm going to go ahead and cook up some bacon and eggs because that's what I'm serving with the grits, and I just want to have that ready for when I'm finished. I love to eat bacon and eggs with my grits, or sometimes I'll just eat it by itself. But if you're a grits person, what do you like to eat with yours? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't been following me on Instagram yet, you can do so at Cooking with Shirani. I'm always sharing stuff over there, so come follow me. I'm using the same bacon grease to cook up my eggs, and I'm using this heart-shaped mold because I want it to look like a heart for Valentine's. If you happen to get a piece of shell in the egg, just use the next piece of shell to pick it up. It works like a magnet. Yeah, I wanted to make it all pretty for Valentine's. I even tried to make some heart-shaped bacon. It came out okay, but it wasn't, it didn't look like nothing much. So I didn't want to show you guys. But I just want to make this all nice and cute for Valentine's. Okay, let's make the grits. To my pot, I'm going to add 1¼ cups of water, 1¼ cups of milk, half a teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm using the quick 5-minute grits, but I'm cooking it for more than 5 minutes. I'm cooking it 15 minutes. You're going to let this heat through until all the butter is melted and it starts to bubble. Then you're going to add your grits. As always, I'm going to have the exact measurements in the description box below for you. I love grits. I make it all the time. It's one of my favorite things to have for breakfast, and I prefer it with half water and half milk. But if you make grits, how do you like yours? Do you just like it with water, or do you use milk, or how do you make yours? I know some people make their grits sweet also, but I've never tried it sweet, so I don't know. I need to try it sometime just to see what it tastes like. Right now I have my pot over medium-high heat, but make sure you keep an eye on it once it starts to bubble, or you could see little bubbles forming, because it will happen really fast and it could boil over, and you don't want that. So whenever that happens, I usually just lift the pot off the stove like this, and then it will contain itself. But if that happens again, just make sure you lift the pot off the stove, and once you put your grits in there, it will go down. I'm adding a half a cup of grits to that. And you just want to make sure you whisk your grits when you put it in, because you don't want it to clump up together. So at least whisk it for 30 seconds when you put it in. Now I'm going to lower the heat, and I'm going to put it on medium-low. I have it cooking on number 4. Cover it and let it cook for 15 minutes. I find that when cooking grits, you have to really babysit it. You have to go in there every couple minutes and whisk it, otherwise it will clump up together. So the way I like to cook my grits is for every serving of grits, which is a quarter cup, I like to add 1 1/4 cup of liquid, and I do half water and half milk, and then I do a quarter teaspoon and a tablespoon of butter for each. So that's my measurement. I decided to make this recipe because I'm always sharing stuff in my stories on Instagram, and I shared how I made some cheesy grits, and a lot of people were asking to please share the recipe, so that's why I'm sharing it here. Now that my grits is done, I'm going to turn off the stove and I'm going to add some cheese. I'm adding a quarter cup of mild cheddar cheese, and this is optional. You don't have to add cheese, but I wanted it with some cheese. Cheese just makes everything good. Now I'm just going to serve it up in my little heart dish. Who knew bacon and eggs and grits could be this sexy? Oh my goodness. It's just so creamy and so cheesy and so good. I mean, I love anything with corn, so I love grits. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That will really help out my channel. It helps to get my videos out there. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to do that. And I'll talk to you in my next one. Take care. Bye.